Okay, go ahead and get your notes. Go ahead and skip a space and let's put today's date. Today we're going to diagram modifiers. Remember, modifiers are adjectives and adverbs. Okay. So if I have my diagram, I know my subject goes here. I know my verb goes here. Anything that a subject is a noun. Anything that describes a noun is an adjective. Anything that describes a verb is an adverb. This would be a direct object because that's an action verb. Anything that describes a direct object is going to go down here, and that's going to be an adjective. By the way, this is an action verb. And on the same token, if my diagram is like this, subject, this is still going to be an adjective, and this would be a linking verb. This would be a predicate, nominative. So anything that describes this is going to be an adjective. Anything that describes this is going to be an adverb. Okay? So let's look at some sentences. Not as difficult as it looks. Let's look at some sentences. Okay? So I have a sentence. Here's my sentence. The globe represents the spherical shape of the earth. Okay. What is my verb? My verb is represents. Can you represent? Yes, you can. So it's an action verb. What represents? The globe. So globe is my subject. The globe represents what? One word. Shape. So shape is my direct object. So let's do my diagram. I have a direct object. So globe represents shape. Now, do I have any describing words? Look at globe. The. The is always an adjective. So the is going to go down here. It's capitalized, so it has to be capitalized on my diagram. Is there anything talking about represents? No, there's not. What about shape? Does anything describe shape? Well, spherical. How is it shaped? Spherical. So spherical is going to go right here. Okay. The globe represents, oh, we have the word the, don't we? I didn't even see that word the. So the spherical shape. Okay. That kind of makes sense. Let's do another one. Just a second. I have a question on one of these. Let me look. Just to make sure I'm telling you right. Alright. It's not going to tell me. That's fine. I'll figure it out. Okay, let's do another one. I click the right button. The Earth's shape is distorted by a flat map. Okay, here we go. The first thing we would do is look for our verb. What is our verb? Our verb is distorted, and it has a helping verb is, so I'm going to underline both of them. Okay, what is distorted? Shape. Oh, sorry, this is a verb. So shape is my subject. What kind of verb? Can you distort? Yes, you can. So that's an action verb. Shape is distorted. What? Okay, that doesn't make sense, does it? Okay, so there's no direct object, so I know my diagram is just going to look like this. I said my subject is shape. My verb is distorted. And you can draw your line straight because you're just tracing the line on your paper. Is distorted. Okay. Is there anything describing shape? Well, I have the word the. So here's the. Has to be capitalized because it's the first word of the sentence. See how Earth has an apostrophe S? If it has an apostrophe S, it is automatically an adjective. So all the words with apostrophe S go here. Earth. Okay. Is distorted. Nothing's describing that. So this is what my diagram would look like. The Earth's shape is distorted. So your adjectives always go down here, underneath whatever word they're describing. Okay. Let's look at it. Here's another one. The globe is the most accurate representation of the Earth. Okay, I want you to go ahead and stop the tape and diagram this, and then compare it with mine. Okay, well the first thing we should have done is looked for the verb. What is the verb? The verb am, are, is. Oh, so I have is. So is my verb. Can you is? No. So I know it's a linking verb. Okay, what is? Globe. So I know globe is my subject. Globe is what? Globe is representation. Now since this is a linking verb, what is representation? Is representation a noun or an adjective? Representation globe, does that make sense? No. So representation is a noun, which makes it a predicate noun or a predicate nominative. So now all I have to do is put it in my diagram, okay? So I have globe is, since this is a linking verb, my line is diagonal. Representation. Okay, is anything describing globe? The word the. The is the most accurate. Okay, where is the most accurate? The is, no, the representation. So the is going to go here. Most accurate. Okay. The globe is the most accurate representation. Alright? Alright, what I want you to do, go ahead and get a sheet of paper. Do not rip pages out of your notes. I don't want spiral paper, I want notebook paper. Go get a piece of notebook paper. Go ahead and put your holes on the left. These are your holes. I want your name. Underneath your name, I want today's date. Over here, I want English. Today we're going to go into some of the history lessons that we've already done. Okay. The Earth in model form. The Earth. That's all I have to do is put. In fact, let's just put the globe. Let's do that. Instead of the Earth, put the globe. I want numbers 5, 5 through 8. Okay, just a minute. And 17 through 26. Alright, I think I'll stop with that. Let me go ahead and do one with you so you know exactly what I want on your paper. Okay, let's look at number 5. So you would put 5. I want you to write these. Okay, the Earth takes 365 1/4 days to make one trip around the sun. To make one trip around the sun. Okay, so you would look at that and you would say, okay, what is my verb? What is my action word? My action word is takes. Can you take? Yes, you can. So this is an action verb. What takes? The Earth. So I know Earth is my subject. Earth takes what? Days. Since this is an action verb, that means days is my direct object. Okay? So, let's diagram it. Here we go. It's an action verb, has a direct object. Okay, Earth, I want that line straight. You're tracing your line on your paper, so that line should be straight. Earth takes days. Okay, is anything describing Earth? Yes, the word the. So the word the always goes under here. It has to be capitalized. Nothing's describing takes. Days. How many days? 300. That's days, by the way. 365 and 1/4 days. Okay? Numbers are not nouns. Numbers are adjectives. Okay? So your numbers are not ever going to go up here. Okay? The earth takes 365 and 1/4 days. Alright? To make, see that's an infinitive. That's an infinitive. Around the sun. That's a prepositional phrase. So that's all the more I can do there. Okay? Alright, I want you to write the sentences and I want you to diagram them. Okay? Go ahead and study your notes and go ahead and finish this lesson.